Hi everyone, I'm Jake from the Propfinder team, and in this video, I'll be showing you two of our newest features. Firstly, we have the batting order matchups cheat sheet located under MLB and then cheat sheets. Once here, I'm able to see which positions in the batting order a pitcher struggles with the most. The spots highlighted in green show any spot a pitcher gives up a 200 plus ISO to a hitter, and then the corresponding batters are also highlighted in green here. For example, you could see here that George Kirby struggles against the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth spot, giving up 200 plus ISO to each of those positions, and the corresponding batters here are all highlighted in green to easily check. Since this lineup is confirmed, that is where the Cubs hitters will be batting this game. However, if a lineup isn't confirmed, the player is automatically placed in the spot in the order that they bat the most, but you are able to change this to see how they match up at a certain spot in the order. For example, if you want to see how Neil Cruz bats at a different spot in the lineup, simply click the arrow next to his name, and then click any of these. Since he bats second most batting third, I'll select this to see his data there. Now let's move on to the hit rate metrics cheat sheet. Here, you'll see a ton of player data based on your selections. For example, you can currently select either hits, total bases, HRRs, RBIs, or strikeouts from the category dropdown, a certain game from the game dropdown, and if you want to see a player's recent, season, or head-to-head stats from the game count dropdown. Once you have your preferred category selected, you can customize this screen to your liking by filtering any column, for example, to see the most who have 1 plus hit, the highest batting average, 3 plus hits, 4 plus hits. You get the idea. Not only can you filter by column, but you could take some columns out. For example, for hits, no batter's going to have 6, 7, 8 hits. So you could just filter all those out. You could add some filters. For example, if you want to find a player, let's say my MVPCA, Pete Crow Armstrong, you could check him with this filter here. If you want to download this data for yourself, you can either print it or download it as a CSV to export it to Excel, and you could search within the data. This can be anything from a player's batting average to an actual player name. That'll be it for this quick walkthrough on how to use the new cheat sheets. If you have any questions or suggestions, make sure to drop them down below, as we're always happy to help. If you want to be a part of our community, make sure to join our free Discord and follow us on Twitter. Both are linked in the description, as well as the Propfinder site if you'd like to try for yourself. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, sub, and turn on noties so you don't miss our upcoming videos, as well as live streams where we research home runs live. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one.